Hey, so today is like a typical day for me as far as my NF1 and my mental health. Um, so I do find it really difficult to find things to do during my day. Um, I've gone through years of kind of like doing the whole social media. Well, I say social media, but I also spent the last 3 4 years experimenting with Facebook and TikTok and Snap and Insta and all sorts really, even YouTube, websites, website design, counselling, sport work, all kinds of different things. I've never really been able to find anything really that's kept me motivated and concentrated and focused enough to get anything, any kind of momentum going. So I spoke to somebody yesterday, last few days, and they gave me a few ideas. I had a few ideas myself, and it's like usually when I can get myself focused on something, I can really do a good job. But I really have to stay in the moment because I move on from things really quickly. Um, so as far as this thing I want to do on YouTube, um, I think the reason why this one might be a bit different is because I'm not really going to concentrate on the tumor side of things because I found it hard to relate to other people with the same condition as me. As much as I get a lot of support from them, I found it a little bit harder to relate to them because my, the condition doesn't affect me the same way it affects other people. Um, I know we're all different, but I found it really hard, um, which is a strange thing to say, but I found it really hard that I don't have any outwardly signs of my condition. Um, so I've had people ask me if I'm actually telling the truth about it. So because it's not a nice condition. Um, I suppose physically I'm one of the lucky ones because it doesn't. There's no telltale signs that I've got this condition. And in the extreme cases, a lot of people have tumours all over their body. Some people have it really bad. Um, so I've been, I'm not sure if fortunate is the right term, but compared to some other people, I don't have that problem. Um, so do I feel lucky? Not really. But as I say, it's probably the reason why I found it so difficult because it's not there. I don't see it, so it took me longer to come to terms with it. Actually, I didn't really believe it at first because, especially when they told me that it was hereditary, I'd got it from my family. That opened up a whole different set of questions and nightmares. To be honest, it would have been easier if it was like, oh, you just got it. You just came out of nowhere with you. But it didn't. So I've got a long history in my family. So that took up a lot of my time because I had questions that I had to ask people and I was getting told lies. And then I was like, why am I being told all these lies? And they brought up other questions. I had a big reality check and it's not been great, to be honest. It really hasn't. So I'm continuing on this journey. It's a bit of a journey for me. So it's basically more about the mental health side of things because that's where I feel it's affected me more. Now that I know that I have this condition, I now can look back at my life and be like, oh wow, there's a lot of things that I could look at. A lot of my life it would have been great if somebody could have documented it. That doesn't make sense, but do you know what I mean? I can look back now, a lot of things that have happened in my life and be like, damn, this, this, that happened because of this. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't because of other things like, what the hell's going on with me? How come I can't, and why am I so confused? And why am I so anxious? And, why am I so stressed as a child and stuff like that? And Why so many behavioural problems? Why so many social problems? Like, now, knowing this now, it's giving me more insight, I suppose, into why I've been the way I have, why I still suffer from mental health, and so I think this will help me. Whether it will help other people, I'm not sure, but it's definitely going to help me because when you don't know where you come from, how do you know where you're going to go? You know. So hopefully this will, motivate me and make me feel like I'm doing something with my time. It's not nice to feel like you can't work, can't do any physical work, you can't go to the gym anymore, can't really do any contact sports. And as much as I say my tumours don't really affect me on a physical level, because I can't do the physical things I used to do. So it does affect me. It's because I've had to use my brain and use my common sense and be like, mate, you can't do weight training anymore. You're ruining yourself. There's no point trying to play basketball or football. You're going to get hurt. And when you get hurt, you're out of action for a long time. So it's common sense has helped me with my pain and with my tumours. Because knowing that my tumours are on my spine, that was very scary. Um, so as I said, it's been more about my mental health, and I've had a lot of mental health issues over the years. So this is definitely where I'm going to go with this. Hopefully, you know, maybe I can tweak it here and there, but it's mainly going to be about mental health. So we'll see how this goes.